Hello everybody, welcome to Project Beauty, where we talk about project panning and everything beauty related. My name is Jen. So we're going to do the update for Same Pan Last Year Project Pan, which was created by Shelly from Unapologetically Shelly. And it is a Pantastic Ladies collab, and it runs from January 8th to December 8th. And this is the March update. Now I don't have anything out because I have 2 pages worth of products that are in this project. So I'm just going to grab them as I go. So the first item is the Rare Beauty, it's Positive Light Silky Touch highlighter in the shade Enlighten, which looks like this. Now I do have some uses on some things that I haven't written down yet, so I'll try to remember them as I go. But this one I want to use 10 times, and I've so far used it, says 6. I'm pretty sure I've used it 7, but that's okay. You can see on the spot that's like blurry right here. This is the part that I'm using. I don't have it on today. I have a different one, which I'll talk to you about in a second, but this is very lovely. It's just incredibly white, and I'm not the type of person to use a really like white slash silver highlighter. This is really like white, strong white on me, and I like something that's a little more golden or champagne because my skin shade is a lot leaning like neutral yellow, or olive. So yeah, this one I have 6 uses and I still need to get 4 more. And then the next one is, sorry, that was for New Year's Day, which is January 1st, and a new item is the prompt. I could not believe I forgot the prompt. The next prompt is for Chinese New Year, which is February 10th. And it's the Year of the Dragon. So I brought in a highlighter from Revlon. It says Revlon Skin Lights Prismatic Highlighter in the shade 201 Daybreak Glimmer. Now I need to get a pen because I did actually use this one, where are we here, 6 times, and I need to use it 15. So I'll show you where I'm at with that one. You can see, of course, always the blurry areas where I'm kind of using my highlighters. But I think this is so beautiful. I love the scales. That reminded me of the dragon's eggs on Game of Thrones. So I was like, well, this is perfect. And it's literally the most beautiful like highlighter. Oh my gosh. I'll show you. Versus, like, it looks very white here, but when you see it against the other one, this one is much more yellow leaning than this one. This one's a lot more silver. So this one is more like I have this one on today. It's really beautiful. I love it so much. It's probably one of my favorites. So that one I want to use 15 times. The next one is for Black History Month, which is February, and that is a Black-owned makeup beauty brand product, or a Black-owned makeup brand product. And I think I forgot about using this one, unfortunately. I have so much blush on the go, but I brought in the Juvia's Place Blushed Rougie Volume 4, Blush Duo. And I just need to move you guys over this way more because then you can see this better. And also my kid's here, and I have a feeling he's going to try to make an appearance. So, but this one I want to use 10 times, and I've only used it 4, which is unfortunate because it's so beautiful. And there's so much product in here. It looks untouched. It's just absolutely stunning. I love both of the shades in here, and I need to start using that more. So I'll have to remember to grab that. And then, so yeah, 4 times out of 10. For Groundhog Day, which is February the 2nd, I have a repeat purchase or something you're doomed to pan forever. And I went doomed to pan forever because I'm trying to get use on a lot of my blush in my collection this year. I'm trying to do a lot of like usage goals. And so this one is the Sunset Beach blush, which is very similar to the duo I just showed you. It has that dark shade up here and the lighter shade down here. I do wish that the darker came lower because there's a lot of really light white pink, which is really light, but the darker version is like, oh my gosh. And then this is the 2 together. Very beautiful. So you have those 3 absolutely stunning shades. Oh my gosh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So this is like one of those I will never get rid of in my collection, but I have used this a total of 2 times out of 5, which there's a reason for that. The next one is for Mardi Gras, which is February the 13th, something that is green, gold, and or purple for Carnival. And of course, I went with another Parenza Schuler blush, and the shades you can see are green, gold, and purple. And this one is in Ocean City, but this is, I'm trying to use this one a little bit more, but I think I will put this one back and use the other one now because I think this would be better for summer. So this one is a very like bronzy neutral blush here, and then a very like peachy blush here. And then if you mix them together, you get like almost an orange shade. So, and they're both very beautiful blushes. Like you have 3 different kinds of blushes within one little itty bitty pan. And I just need to get more use on these because they're really, really good performing blushes. But I've only used that one once out of 5, and the other one was 2 out of 5. So I'm going to need to figure out how to grab those more often. But I'm not in a rush either, you know, because I've pulled in every single prompt for the entire year, which I wasn't planning on doing. I just felt like that was better for me in the moment. I'm wondering if that was a mistake. The next one is Holiday or Christmas, which is December 25th. And I brought in, does it say here? Yeah. The MAC lipstick in the shade New York Apple. Honey, stop making appearances. This is the blush or the lipstick here, and I have used quite a bit of it, but not enough that's making a super good dip in it. Next is Boxing Day, December 26th, a budget item, and this is Flexitarian from ColourPop. Now I need to weigh this, so I'm going to grab my scale. I'm just like worried my kid's going to be sneaky. I'm just going to move over a little. But this one started at 23.93. It was at 27.93 in the beginning month, 27.9 at the end of February or February 8th. And now it is 27.87. So I'm pretty consistent with the usage on this. It's very slow going, but I'm still touching it at least. So you can see where I'm touching it. But it's going to take me a very long time to even make any dip in here. And I would love to go to pan on that, so I am focusing on one spot. But I also like make a big area instead of really like touching one area. So I'm going to try to like configure how I'm using it too, because sometimes I just organically use and I really have a goal that I need to achieve. The next one is for St. Stephen's Day in Ireland, which is a budget item, and I'm going in with the e.l.f. Plumping Lip Gloss. This is in the shade Mocha Twisted Mocha, and it was at 32.23 in the beginning, 32 grams last update, and I'm now at 30.28, and I know this is going to be done for the next update. I am all the way down to here, where probably in between the L and the F, but I'm going to say the line is right on the bottom of the F. But it also goes on an angle and it's lower on one side, so I think it might even be level with the L, but regardless, there's only like this much left to use. I don't even know if you'll be able to see. There's like a line here and it goes down like this, but that's how much I have left. And again, I tried to take the stopper out, but I could not. So it's all ripped off and gunky now. So I'm just going to have to use what I can use and call it a day. Unfortunately, I really wanted to scrape the sides and like get every little last bit out, but I can't get the stopper out. So for birthday item, it's the Natasha Denona Love Face Palette. I haven't even touched that yet. And I only want to use it 3 times, but I just haven't touched it yet. The next is Presents, which is a gift. And that's the Glamlite Kellogg's Food Frosted Flakes palette. Wanted to use 3 times, haven't touched it yet. The next one is Special Occasion, something you're saving for a special occasion. And I brought in the Makeup Geek Pigment in Utopia, which I'm actually wearing on my eyes today. So this is the first use I've got, and it's really beautiful. Oh my goodness. I was actually contemplating parting with it, but now that I see it on my eyes, you guys will have to let me know what you think, if I should keep it or not. It is getting a little old in my collection, but I really love the way that it looks. So let me know what you think, but I've only used it once out of 10 times. Then for Women's History Month, which is March, it's a female-owned brand. And I do have an empty, so I gotta grab this bin here. I have so much crap everywhere that I like can't even keep it all straight. So much non-empty stuff in my empties bin. But this is the Fenty Beauty Mascara in Hella Thick, and I have completed that. So that is empty and will be put in my empties bin. Next, I have St. Patrick's Day, March 17th. Something small, a pot of gold, something green, or leprechaun item. So something St. Patrick's Day-esque. And I brought in a small item because I'm trying to use up some things in my collection, especially the little tiny things. And I wanted to use up the Too Faced Born This Way matte foundation in light beige. And it is done. I am so excited. I even pulled out everything and scraped inside there. So I got everything out that I possibly could. It looks like there's some on the bottom, but that wouldn't even warrant a full, like I probably wouldn't even get a full cheek swatch out of that. So this is done and I can push that on now. I'm very happy to have a foundation out of my collection. Next is April Fool's Day, which is April 1st. And that's an item you feel like a fool for buying. Now, I completely take my words back on this. I do not feel like a fool for buying this. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cosmos eyeshadow palette. At first, when I was playing with this, or when I brought this in, I thought, oh my god, I do not need this. I have all these and then some, but I really enjoy this a lot. The only thing I know I won't use really is this like sparkly blue shade because I hate mattes that have glitter in it. But the rest are absolutely stunning, and I'm really, really happy that I have this eyeshadow palette, and it's something that I would like to grab more in the future. Do I obsess over the brand? No, but I'm happy I purchased it. It's actually a really nice item, so that is also rolling out. I only wanted to use that one 3 times, and I easily could have grabbed it more. Next is for Easter, which is March the 31st, and that's a pastel item. And I wanted to bring in my eyeliner in the shade Crybaby from ColourPop. And I wanted to use it 5 times, and I have reached that goal. I actually kind of want to keep it out and continue using it. But I'm glad I even got the 5 uses. So if I can keep bringing different colored eyeliners in for like a few uses here and there, I can get use on a lot of these ColourPop eyeliners that I shouldn't have bought. I should have just went to like Urban Decay and bought the ones that I know are going to stay on my eyes, because I really truly love the Urban Decay ones, but I wanted a huge assortment thinking I was totally going to use everything, and they just break and dry out so fast. But this one's actually quite lovely, so I'm going to put that back, but it is really nice. And it's not my favorite. It's just, it's good. It's nice. It's okay. So I have quite a few rollouts. There's 4 in a row right there. Now we're going into Earth Day, which is April 22nd, an eco-friendly clean item. I know I've used this more than what I have written down here. It's the Ilia Multi-Stick in the shade Dreamer. I am confident I have more use than 3 out of 10, but I'm okay if I keep it in a little longer because I am doing so well on this, and I know I'm not going to get it done by the end of this year, but I would like to at least have half of it done. But look how much I have done from last year and this year. So I just need to keep motoring and using. Next is National Makeup Day, which is September the 10th, and that is any new item that you want to celebrate. And I can't even believe I forgot that I even had this in here because it's covered by a massive item. And I brought in the MAC blush in the shade This Could Be Fun, which is right here. I'll do this. This Could Be Fun. And I've used it 4 out of 10 times. It's absolutely beautiful, gorgeous. I've had this color blush in like 3 or 4 prompts already. You can tell there's a theme that I love it. It's so beautiful. And then for the collab, which is a collab item, I brought in the lipstick from Nicki Minaj, which I think is in my purse. I'm probably not going to find it. Let me just bring this over here. Oh my gosh. Did I even put it in here? Oh, I know what I did with it. I have things everywhere right now, and I'm trying to keep track of like where I put everything. But this is the Nicki Minaj lipstick, and it's in the shade Nicki's Nude, and my goal is to complete it. So we were at 19.68 in the very beginning. It was at 19.36 last update, and we're now at 19.06. That makes me happy. I would like to get this, bless you, honey. I would like to get this out of my collection entirely, and I have been working on it, but I've also been working on a ton of other ones. So, slow but steady. I do have until December, but I want to get a bunch of stuff out. Next is the April Showers Brings May Flowers, which is something related to flowers. And I brought in my Gucci perfume sample, which is right here. It's so cute. Oh my gosh, so cute. And I put it into my atomizer from Kim. And I love this atomizer so much. I need to get a few more. But I just use it one at a time, like one perfume at a time. And I still have some left. So that will continue to go, but I want to complete it. Then for Cinco de Mayo, which is May 5th, I have used a 5-pan palette 5 times. I brought in one eyeshadow palette. I'm not going to talk about it right now. It's a MAC one, but I haven't used it in the last month. Then we have Mother's Day, which is May 14th. If you're a mom of any kind, plant mom, kid mom, pet mom, anything, you're like a teacher even, I think that would be, you know, that's great because they look up to you guys so much. Maybe it's not a mom, but it's a kind of mom. Or a kind of someone to look up to, I guess. Pick any item. Just any item you want to celebrate. And I brought in my Quo Beauty Invisible Setting Powder. And I want to use this 10 times. I actually used this today, which is really lovely. I'm not sure how well you're going to see like a setting powder on my face, but it sets really lovely. And it's sort of a more dense powder. It's not as finely milled, but I really truly adore this, and I've used it 11 times out of 20, so I still need to get those 9 uses, but I'm not in any rush. For Pride Month, which is June, a Pride collection or rainbow item, I am using the hemp lotion. Yes, honey. I'm using, are you okay? What's wrong? Change it, honey. It's okay. You just change it. Babe. He gets so upset. So I haven't really used that up, and I don't have it here, so I'm not going to talk about that. Blushing Brides, it's a blush or a blush palette, and I brought in a Lancome blush, but I haven't used it, so I'm not going to talk about it. So National Best Friends Day, June 8th, from or reminds you of your bestie. Oh my gosh. And I brought in the Kiko Milano mini lipstick in 03 Rosetto Rouge, which is this guy right here. And for some reason, I'm drawn to Kiko Milano products. I want to try a lot of their blushes. I want to try a highlighter. I want to try a bronzer. And Ruth gave me a blush that I still haven't even used yet. Like, I don't even understand why. I need to bring it into, probably because I have like over 100 blushes, but I need to bring it into a project. And then Andrea sent me this one, which is from Kiko, and it's a little mini lipstick, which I was so happy to get because it's perfect shade for me right now because of my hair color. And this is where I'm at. So I've actually got quite a bit of use, and my goal is to complete this before the end of this month. So hopefully I'll have another lipstick out this year. I would love that. Babe, what's wrong? No singings. It's so nice. Baby, change it. Storybots. Oh, honey. Yeah, he's watching Storybots. I knew it. He gets upset on some stuff, so. Honey, you gotta sing now. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to hurry because he's getting upset. I've used the tanning drops for the summer prompt once, so not much on that. The Canada Day lipstick I brought in for Canada Day, of course. I haven't used that at all, actually. You're a stinker. Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. Dylan. Okay, Mommy will get you. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Here, you use this. He's blowing his nose, and I'm so sorry. I'm trying really hard to keep my kid out of my videos, so I'm just going to show you guys this for a second. Okay, go sit down, please. Thank you. Oh, my word. I apologize. He just needed a tissue. Oh, I wanted to show you guys this one. For one of the prompts, I brought in a small eyeshadow palette of India eyeshadow singles. And I have used a couple of them on the top. I don't even think I wrote that down. I want to use this 30 times. And I think I've used this one, and this one. Oh, and this one. I've used this. No, I've used these 3 and this one down here. And that's it. So 4. So I've gotten 4 uses, and I want to use this 30 times. Can you just like see how gorgeous this is? Oh my gosh. It's absolutely beautiful. I love it so much. I'm very thankful that I have it in my collection. I got to write these 4 uses down, and he's coming again. I know you're excited. Okay. Haven't used that. Haven't used that now. Haven't used that. Oh, okay. Sweetest Day, October 21st. A sweet item, an item from your sweetie. So, I mean, I brought this in because our money's in the same account, so technically he bought it for me. Even though I bought it. I know that was such a cheat, but I'm like, whatever. But this is the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Set Refresh Spray. And I am almost done. So that will be done by the next update, which makes me super, super happy. I barely have any left in here. That is so exciting. And then, haven't used those. Okay, so the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask was brought in for the USA Thanksgiving, November 23rd. Something that you're thankful to have in your collection. And this is the lip sleeping mask here. It's a quite a big one. It's a good size one. And this is where I'm at. So I've got a lot of use, but there's so much to go. Oh my goodness. So that one will be in for the duration, probably because I'm currently working on this one for another project right now. And then for Black Friday, November 24th, something that's a Black Friday item or a crazy sale item. And I brought in, this is the skin tint. So I brought in the skin tint from Cali Ray Free Dreamin' Skin Wellness Diffusing Skin Tint in the shade The 2. That's the shade name, The 2. But anyways, apparently you have got to shake this hard. Like, you have to do this, because if you don't do this and like really, really, really get it mixed up, when you pour it out, it's going to look like oil and like a blob of like foundation. It's going to look like it's separated and is bad. It's not bad. You just have to really, really, really shake it good. So it's going to be hard to tell when that thing goes off. You got to use it. But I've used it 4 times and I want to use it 15 times. And last but not least, we have a winter item, which is a winter themed item. And I brought in the Huda Winter Highlighter Palette, which is right here. It says winter right there. And I brought this in for 8 uses. And so far I have used it 4. I think I've actually used it 5, but I'm going to leave that extra use off just because I can't quite remember. But this one is so pretty, but it doesn't really give me a lot of highlight. It just is like, I don't know, like, can you see that even? I don't know. It's a little weird, but it's a very interesting item, but I use it as sort of like a highlighter base. But anyways, that is everything. I'm so sorry for the chaos. I love my little guy, and I know you guys, you do not touch that palette, honey. That is a very expensive eyeshadow palette. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you, and I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!